Hey folks, and welcome back to Factorio. So we need to place down a few more power solar fields because our current situation is looking incredibly good. Okay, that changed quickly. Well, you know what? I don't care. We need to place down a few more solar fields if we want to use more turrets. Laser turrets, that is. Can I get through here? No? Yeah, I can. Good. Okay, so you should be like so. Let's place you down here. Place you down here. And place you down here. There we go. I think that's about as much as we need to do. And how does our production of red circuits look? We are producing 133. That's good, but I want more. I want a whole lot more. And we're consuming 800. Seriously? We are producing 600 electronic circuits and consuming almost 1,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's gonna work in the long run. So yeah, maybe we should increase our green circuit production then, before we do anything else. The question is the problem the supply of copper, iron, or anything else? Okay, their iron supply doesn't appear to be very well supplied. That's not good. So maybe... Yes, maybe we should set up another stack inserter here and start supplying them with... I mean through robots instead of having one belt going over there. Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to set up, so it shouldn't be that hard to check. Okay, so we're gonna need... Actually, we're gonna need 3 of you, so that's perfect. And then we're gonna need... I think I have... Yeah, I have 4 requested chests. That's all I need for now. Place down 1 on each side. And we're gonna ask for iron. Let's say 200. Copy that to that one. Have it like so. And these guys need some power. You're not getting any power. About here? No. Here. There we go. And we'll need to set up under passive provided chests. And use the last stack inserter to grab iron and pull into this one. Put into this one, not pull. So let's see what happens if we cut this off for now. Yeah, I'd say that looks a bit better. Let's say that looks a whole lot better. Good. Okay, so we should be able to just remove this then. And stop picking up robots, please. There we go. And let's set these guys free. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. We might actually have to do the same thing for these guys. So, does that change the production? Not much. Not much. Okay, so we are gonna need more assembly machines. Question is, where do we place the assembly machines? Do you really need to be here? I mean, like, really need to be here? No, you really don't need to be there. Okay, good. Then we're gonna have to change a few things here. You are just coming in from one side, so that's perfect. Let's remove you. Everything here. These guys, these guys. And from what I can see, nobody's using this belt over here. There we go. We still haven't received any more speed modules. Why? Haven't we... Are you serious? Haven't we produced a single speed module over the last few minutes? 2.6. Yeah, that's not a lot. But anyway, since we're here... No, let's not deviate. We can simply move that line, so that won't be a problem. We can remove you as well, because I don't know what you're there for. And let's have you go up here, like so, and like so. You need to go all the way over there. There we go. These guys still do appear to be able to keep up. That is good, that is good. Although I am a bit worried that we might actually need to set up two more chests that pull off the iron from the belts. And we will need to take care of our iron situation soon enough. And yeah, now we're empty here almost. But anyway, 800 it seems, so it's increased by about 200 or so. That's not bad, I guess. And you don't really need to be there. Can simply use some robots to supply these guys with iron. Speaking of that, I need to do this before I forget. You need to go here. It's as good a place as any. Let's place down a fast inserter. And we need to request a few of you. Let's say... Yeah, let's say 200. Ooh! Red circuits. Awesome. I received one. Amazing. But yeah. So everything looks okay. I mean, we'll manage as is. Our copper supply... We should probably head back to the new copper mines that we placed out. I'm never gonna get this right, am I? Whenever I talk about copper, I want to say iron. Whenever I say coal, I want to say copper. It's ridiculous. But I guess you guys who are watching are smart enough to figure out what I'm actually talking about, even though I might not know it myself, so I'm sure it will turn out just fine. go. And we should probably fix the walls over here as well. And place down... Do we need one more turret here? Has to be on the safe side. Let's say that we do. And our power do seem to be holding. That is perfect. It should be a... Okay, we did fill up this hole down here. But let's place down one more turret just to be safe. Okay, looks good, looks good. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, we need to do something about this. I mean, these guys are more like, you know, just backups. So I guess we'll keep building more roboports over here. I guess that's closer for them, so... If I can get just 2 more roboports, please. Actually, let's increase the number of roboports that we're asking for. I think we can stack 5. And yeah, this is off. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's better. More roboports. Thank you. I know there is a achievement where you... I don't remember if it's you can't build any roboports or if it's you can't build any robots, but either way that sounds horrible. And yeah, we need to help these guys out. So we need... gonna need a few more of these. We are gonna need 1 more requested chest and 1 more provided chest. And we're gonna place down the provided chest over here and do the same thing like we did with the iron. And then we're gonna do the same thing as we did here. Okay, these guys are not keeping up. That's too bad. That is definitely too bad. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So, a few more passive provider chests. Yeah. If this is gonna work, then we're gonna need to increase both the number of chests over here and the number of chests over here. Yeah. I don't know. I'm starting to have doubts here if this was actually such a good idea. But you know, we've started it, so might as well keep going, see what happens. Let's increase it by 4. I don't know if we're even producing enough iron for this to work. No, it doesn't look like any iron, or hardly any iron is coming through. Yeah, some iron is coming through. Yeah, there we go. There we go. But you know what? I'm fine with this. I am definitely fine with this. It will, of course, hinder a few things, like with these guys over here. So, if this is gonna work, I might have to actually redo the entire base. Just to make sure that everybody is getting what they need. I mean, theoretically, we don't need to actually remove any of the assembly machines. We just need to remove the transport belts And then we'll just fill up the transport belts like this one with more iron. Don't know. But maybe we'll do fine with, you know, 4 chests. So if we remove these, will the other places get enough iron? I don't know. But you know, we'll figure that one out soon enough. It's a bit sad that I can't just speed up the speed of the stack inserters like I do with the assembly machines with beacons. But yeah. So let's place down a few more of these. And stop the line here for a little bit. And apparently I picked up a new robot. Stop that. Yeah, that's ugly. But you know, whatever works. At least in the testing phase. You're requesting iron. You are requesting iron. Yeah, this should be better. Should be better. But apparently it isn't. And we don't really have any surplus of iron either. So how much iron are you guys requesting in? Quite a bit. So we can probably lower this to like 500. I think that may be a problem. Will that work? Yeah, I mean now this looks a bit better. Okay, and we're gonna need a few more roboports. If this is gonna work. Like so. But that means we're also gonna need to do something about our copper. So we're gonna have to split them up into 4 lines. Well, 4 lines in the long run, but 3 lines for now. Because we're gonna need 1 more on this side as well. If we're gonna do the same thing as we've done with the iron over here and place up boxes. Because I don't really see how else I'm gonna get, you know, the copper where it needs to go. Yeah, I can't really figure that one out. Unless, of course, I start building blue transport belts. Maybe that would help to get the material where it needs to go. Because, I mean, a part of the base doesn't really work right now because we're not getting any iron over here at all. And we don't really appear to be getting any surplus of iron either. No, we're not. So can we increase the iron outputs? Not unless we get more iron, raw iron down here. I mean iron ore. And building... Let's see, where are they? Dudes. Okay, we don't have that technology yet. Yeah, no matter how I look at it, we need more iron. And we need more copper. We need more of everything. We need more. So I guess it's about time that we start tapping some more iron and copper fields. Because it looks like this is one is more or less out. So how do we get that one? I guess we can like make a weird turn on this railroad so it goes on this side. That way we can make a station over here that collects the iron from here. That might not actually be such a bad idea. I do believe we have enough railroad for that. But what we do need is another train stop. We're gonna need... Yeah, we do have all the mining drills that we need. Gonna need a whole lot more steel chests. Which, of course, I can just steal from the other train stop now that I'm thinking about it. So let's head up here and have a look. Yeah, everything's out. No, there's still one guy working. But, you know, he doesn't need to work anymore. It's fine, you can stop now. You have done enough. Okay, so just make sure that we're not cutting off any wrong wires here. Well, we don't need you. Pretty sure we can remove everything here. You stay where you are for now, I guess. And I guess I'll make this new railroad in between episodes, probably. Because as usual, this is gonna take a while, and yeah, you guys have seen it a few times by now. But let me just check this part first. How many lines would this open up? 3. Of course it would. But then again, it's just going to a train stop, so... Okay. There we go, and let's connect you. As I've said before, the benefit of having laser turrets everywhere. And then... Actually, this might not take as much time as I thought it would. Yeah. No, it won't. Well, that's nice. But what this blueprint needs, though, is a few more lights. So, if I place a light over here, and one here, then we'll delete this one and copy. There we go. Perfect, perfect. And yeah, I'll end the episode here, and when we come back, this new station should be ready. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't, and a comment down below. And if you want to see more daily content here from me, then please do subscribe. Now I hope you guys have a good one, and thank you for watching.